gentlemen, in the next fight of the evening, please welcome, in the blue corner, Liivam.
A featherweight contest, Liivam, the first fighter to make his way to the Havoc cage, coming out to the sounds of Metallica.
No, I did some looking into these guys, and he's going to come in with what a lot of people do nowadays is he has smoker Muay Thai fights, and he has BJJ tournament experience. You know, a lot of these fighters, like I said, they're 0-0, but they come in with so much experience on their belt, and this is going to be another one of those young prospects who does that.
And we have to remember the sport of mixed martial arts has evolved so much that you can go anywhere in this great country and get high-level training, whether it's wrestling, whether it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whether it's Muay Thai or mixed martial arts. You can work with high-level coaches in practically every city. And we're seeing that, and we're seeing the athletes develop in front of our very eyes, and it's great to see.
Like, look at this. He's 0-0, and he has sponsorship deals.
That's right.
The sport's just evolving at such a high rate, and I love to see it. No, but I was watching some training on this gentleman, and his striking looks really good for coming in as an 0-0. And we keep talking back about it, but if it stays on the feet, I believe that Liivam is going to have the advantage.
I love the swagger.
Look how comfortable he looks in here.
Amazing. And that's what you want. He exudes confidence. He belongs here.
And in the red corner, Todd Bird.
Liivam taking on Todd Bird, also making his amateur debut.
But very similar to Liivam, Todd Bird has had tons and tons of Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu tournament experience. So although these are these guys' first fights, they may have fought each other before, who knows? Grappled each other in a tournament or fought each other in a Muay Thai fight, who knows?
Carlin trying to get himself amped up, jumping through the air as he awaits his opponent.
I just made a lot of people mad with that one.
And you made a lot of people happy, though. Willing opponent who wants to inflict damage. Three-minute rounds at 145 pounds as we set it up to our Havoc FC cage announcer, Mr. Keith Crawford.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this next fight of the evening is an MMA fight in the Havoc lightweight division. And it'll be contested over three-minute rounds. The man in charge of the action when it starts inside the cage is Mr. Chris Desatel. The sponsor for this fight is Clearwater Directional Services. And now, introducing first in the blue corner, fighting out of Sylvan Lake, Alberta. He represents, as you know, Sylvan Lake. He stands 5'10", weighing in at 145.4 pounds. He is making his amateur debut. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Carlin, the Milkman Liivam. And in the red corner, fighting out of Edmonton, Alberta, representing Kingdom MMA. He stands 5'2". He weighed in at 145.2 pounds. 6'2". He weighed in 145.2 pounds. He also is making his amateur debut. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Todd Bird.
Liivam, Bird. Liivam in the blue with the dark shorts. Bird with the red wraps and the black shorts as well. Sporting the stash. And we're off to the races. The two fighters touch gloves. No feeling out process.
No, they are right into it. And I think both these guys are, this is going to be an explosive fight.
Bird, again, looks like he has the reach advantage. Will he focus on that attribute and fight at distance? That jab effective. Jumping through the air is Liivam.
This is wild. These guys are amateurs. I keep saying that, but like jumping flying kicks in amateur, this is wild.
Liivam wants to kind of settle down as he eats a massive shot there. His head snaps back.
Ooh, and he throws one right back though.
Bird trying to stay as disciplined as possible as he eats a round kick, a side kick, targeting the midsection of Bird.
Bird is doing a really good job though, using that length and using that jab. There it is again. He's hit him a few times already with that. You can already start to see some redness on the face of Liivam.
The left hand, the jab scoring. Liivam trying to come in, gets in, looking to slam, yes, and a takedown by Carlin Liivam.
Right to the mount.
Kind of that Khabib mount.
Yeah, he has his legs all wrapped up, making it really hard for them to do anything. When they're up in the air like that, he can't use it to push down because he just can't push like that. So it makes it really hard to escape.
Bird trying to get away, and he does, but gives up his back. Dangerous
he has a hook
proposition. Bird defending well, back up against the cage.
He's reaching for that single leg.
Digging underneath.
Try to turn it to a double.
Excellent choice by Bird. But Liivam still on the offensive. It's his back up against the cage. And a takedown and a reversal. Excellent stuff from these two amateurs.
Physically, Bird just looks like the thicker guy out of the two. And I know that, you know, strength isn't always everything, but both these guys seem to have really good technique. So sometimes that strength is what you need. And he looks just like a little bit of a bigger guy there.
If everything is equal, right? Sometimes the guy that has the bigger power, the strength, and some spinning attacks.
Beautiful
to
combo
the delight
there
of the crowd. Bird looking laser focused. Wide-eyed as you hear the thud on the cranium of Liivam.
Yeah, those shots for Bird there, they're really landing the head of Liivam really well. Landing to the head, excuse me.
And a good choice by Bird, getting the takedown right at the end of round number one. Could that have sealed the round for him?
That was such a close round. Both fighters had big moments in that. I don't know if that would be enough, honestly. It was a big moment, but there was a few moments for both fighters like that. And both these corners, in one corner you got Leo Bonin, one of the best amateurs in Canada, and in the other corner, you know, you have Kingdom MMA, who have produced so many champions, and they know what they're doing, right? So both these corners, you know, they're telling them the right thing to do and how to fix their game plans going to the next round. You know, Havoc champion Craig Shintani's in their corner.
A man that has been around the game for quite some time. Knows that cage inside and out. Trying his best to bestow knowledge on the inexperienced Bird, who looked fantastic in round number one. Can he keep it going as we are set for round number two here at Havoc FC 19. Seconds are asked to leave the cage. I'm impressed with the conditioning of these two.
Oh, yeah. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of a spillage in the cage. Definitely one of the guys knows he's in his hometown and he's fighting for his hometown crowd.
Action resumes. A swiping left hand by Liivam. A leap in, right hook by Liivam. Spinning side kick into the midsection again.
That was one thing that I had in my notes here for Carl Liivam is he has flashy kicks, and that was experienced right there. Is he can throw some really cool things together.
Nice head movement by Liivam.
Oh, beautiful trip there.
Right into cross-side position. Luckily for Bird, he's right in his corner. As Carlin Liivam achieving mount. Lacing up the legs again.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job, and also he's twisting him here, if you can see. Makes it really hard to create power when you're twisted. Oh, looks like he might have a Kimura here.
Yeah, you see Bird from the bottom.
And those long arms are really going to help him there with the flexing and the bending of that. But yeah, he's going to get out.
Excellent job by Liivam to defend the submission. And a good choice to batter the thigh. In this clinch, the two jockeying for position, looking for the trip again.
He's got close a couple times now. When his shin's like that, that would be the perfect time to kind of try to knock him off balance there when his shin is up on the thigh of Bird. Well, it looked like might have been a little bit of a shot in the inner thigh area there. Not sure if it was a groin shot or not.
Bird on top in the half guard position, a position many people love. A lot of people just want to stay in here, especially if you have a wrestling background. But now,
the full guard.
Liivam managing to get back to that guard, closing the guard. And what's the advantage of this?
I love closed guard. I am a closed guard guy. I like it. You feel like you have just so much control of your opponent. In gi jiu-jitsu, you can do so much with sweeps. One of my favorite submissions is a triangle from the guard. It's when you pop your legs up. I was always a longer guy at those ages, so I love closed guard. The control you have there, the dominance. You're in mount on your back. It's essentially what it is. So I'd rather be in a guard than back mount sometimes, honestly. Because especially when you have a bigger guy like that on top of you, you can break him down, break his posture, and really sucks for him.
But at the end of the round, again, optics. Liivam on his back with Bird on top.
That is unfortunately one of the bad things about, closed guard is you're in mount, but you're on your back, which is never want to be on your back.
And again, it's about optics. I'm not sure the judges have spent time doing jiu-jitsu.
The way judges see fights and the way fighters or MMA people are very different. So those judges see the guy on top is the dominant one, which it is how it would go for scoring. But you don't see that maybe he is something from the setup, he wants to set up from bottom.
Yeah, you could be a specialist, a triangle specialist, or a sweep specialist. So you could be baiting your opponent, say, actually, this is my wheelhouse, and normally I get submissions. I can land an armbar from this position. But for the judges, if they've never been there or they're not feeling it, it's like, well, this guy's on his back, well, the other guy's on top.
Exactly, and one of the kind of telltale signs is, I know you're not supposed to, watch those, but when Liivam got up, he kind of shook his head a little bit. If you look discouraged, the judges could take that into account.
That's it. Final 3 minutes from this exciting back and forth affair at 145 pounds. Carlin Liivam.
Oh, they spilt again.
Todd Bird.
They spilt again.
Well, we see these two youngsters empty the tank. Who wants it more? The cliche. Oh, and a shot below the belt, clearly unintentional, but that's what happens in a three-dimensional combat sport.
I know what that's like. When I had my fight, my very first shot was an unintentional strike to the groin. Wasn't this bad, but he's gonna have, I believe it's up to 5 minutes to recover. And one thing about a lot of these fighters is they wanna get back into it right away. Take your time, and I think he's gonna do that here. He's gonna take his time. Of course, judge, warning Bird. It was an accident, but you still gotta give him that warning about it. Keep your shots up.
And we've heard the terminology, just be in control of your weapons.
And then they're sending Bird to the neutral corner, so it can't get any coaching.
Liivam just trying to recover. Because you saw the reaction of his body. Clearly, that did not feel good.
No. Even though you're wearing a cup, those still do not feel nice at all. So you gotta remember those still hurt a lot.
Liivam ready to go.
Show respect to you guys. Obviously, accidents happen. I don't think either fighter meant foul will on the other.
Oh, and Liivam going forward, trying to pin Bird up against the cage.
Oy.
Risking it all, but forced to pay on his back after that flurry.
And this is where Bird wants to be. He needs to kind of clear that head a little bit if he did get rocked, which...
It looked like it.
Yeah, it looked a little bit. So if you clear your head, get back out of it. I think this is exactly where he wants to be right now.
And again, we're talking about realities. All Bird has to do is stay here. Just short little shots. Avoid being swept. If you can end the round like this, there's a good chance you're winning the fight.
I could see this going either way right now, but yeah. Definitely that first round was, I believe, went to Liivam. That second round could have been a toss-up. So this third round could be a really big round for both fighters here. Liivam calling that broom sweep a little bit early. Got his opponent up to his feet before he tried to pull it.
Liivam not really showing enough urgency as we are getting close to the end of the round.
Yeah, if I was Liivam, I would want to stand back up right now.
Potentially a missed opportunity there, but a triangle choke attempt. Look at Liivam trying his best.
He might have the armbar.
Trying to convert from the triangle into the arm lock. You see him, you see the look on his face, trying to will it to happen.
But those legs over the head are going to make it really tough.
You hear the corner of Liivam saying, get to your knees.
Which is exactly what he needs to do. Oh, he's going to go for single leg here. He has a single leg up. But he needs to wrap it between his legs. He won't be able to really get on the outside.
And I'm actually surprised that he just doesn't let go and start firing like we saw him before the takedown.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to go for a big takedown or a big slam, trying to get something flashy in.
But is that going to be enough? Just the takedown?
I think piecing up on the feet would be better. Oh, and there might be a choke in here?
And it will be Bird ending up on top, trying to land strikes before the end of the round, and does. The bell sounds. Bird, the two fighters actually confident that they will earn the victory.
Yeah, I could see that going either way. That was a very, very close fight. Both fighters had big moments in their fight, and I think you can make a case for either fighter.
What did the judges see? That is the most important element after these 3 rounds. 9 minutes in the books. really, they got to show it all. We saw striking, we saw grappling, we saw submission attempts, we saw sweeps.
Yeah, this was truly a mixed martial arts fight. They brought it to every stage of the combat sports arena there is. All smiles from Carl Liivam. I believe they were just waiting for the judges to finish tallying their scores.
And I think one of the best things about amateur mixed martial arts is, and especially good matchups like this, these two fighters will leave the cage better fighters.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to look back at this and see what they did wrong and what they did right, and they're just going to grow off this.
And you can only grow if you have hard competition.
Fights like this is what make you a better fighter.
All right, the results are in. Keith Crawford will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for these two warriors one more time. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a winner by unanimous decision. All 3 judges score the fight 29-28 for the winner. In the red corner, Todd Bird.
Todd Bird getting the decision victory. I would not be shocked one bit if these two faced off somewhere down the road.
No. The fact that these guys are both coming in here with no other prior fight experience, oh man, I'm so excited to see what both these guys have in their future.